What's up, y'all? It's your boy Said. Let's talk. Check this out. This is what I got for y'all today. Regardless of the age that you moved out of your parents' house, do you think you would have been in a better position if you would have stayed longer? Regardless of the age that you moved out of your parents' house, do you think you would have had a better start or been in a better position if you would have stayed longer? Think about that one. Think about it. I know a lot of us left early to go to school. Some of us left to go to military or whatever the case may have been. Some of us moved out right after high school. Just think about it. Would you be in a better position? Do you think you would have had a better start? A better start to life, a better start to buying your first car, better start to getting a house, whatever the case may have been, if you would have stayed longer at your parents' house? That's a good one. I think about that all the time. I think about that because I left really early. You know what I'm saying? So I just wonder if I would have stayed a little bit longer, a couple more years, what type of position would I have been in? I wonder. That's my question to you. What type of position would you have been in? Do you think things would have been easier for you? Do you think things would have been rougher? You know what I'm saying? And looking back now, were things that bad at home to where you just feel like you had to leave? Or were you just trying to be grown early? I'm just saying, y'all, like, just think about it. I'm just saying, when it comes to your kids, what are you telling them? How long can they stay? Are you seeing some of the pitfalls in them that you made? Some of the mistakes and stuff like that? Do you see them heading down that road? So you saying, hey, listen, stay home. It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Or are you pushing them, you know what I'm saying, to move forward and progress in life and be on their own? You see how it turned out for you, right? Do you want your kid to learn some of those lessons the same way you had to learn them? The world is different now. So, you know what I'm saying, some of those consequences may be a little bit more harsh financially. It's something to think about. Something to think about. And like I said, your upbringing versus your kids' upbringing. Can they deal with some of the stuff that you had to deal with? You know what I'm saying? You look at the cost of stuff, the inflation from when you moved out on your own to versus now, 1-bedroom apartment, you know what I'm saying? Cars, basic cars, you know what I'm saying? The average price, all that stuff like that. I don't know. A lot of these kids may not be able to deal with it from that aspect. Hell, it's a lot of adults who can't deal with it from that aspect. So, like I said, if you could have stayed longer at home, do you think that would have put you in a better position starting off in life? You personally, knowing what you know now as a grown person, who've been through it all, who got kids, you know what I'm saying? Who's in their career now, who went through the whole job search and all that stuff like that. Some went through college, some didn't, some military, some not, some jail, some not. So through all your experiences, right, just looking back on it, do you think you would have been in a better position if you would have stayed at home a little bit longer? I guess mom and dad wasn't that bad after all, huh? Or mom and stepdad, or stepdad, or dad and stepmom, whatever the case may have been. Or maybe they was that bad to where you like, if I had to do it all over, I'd leave earlier. Maybe they was, but that's what I'm asking. That's the question. How bad was it? How bad was it? I guess that's what it comes down to. Could you have thugged it out a little bit longer? Can you look back now and realize, man, I made a mistake on that one. I shouldn't have left that early? Or did you go back home and realize, damn, I shouldn't have came back home? Did you move out on your own? Or did your parents put you out? A lot of us was pushed out, you know what I'm saying? And not just blatantly pushed out, but forced to move out. You know what I'm saying? Or like, hey, it's time for you to grow up or go to the military or go to college or, you know what I'm saying? But was to still basically push somebody out. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's time for you to be grown. You know what I'm saying? And learn, spread your wings type situation. But I think about it a lot, you know what I'm saying? I mean, my situation personally is kind of unique, you know what I'm saying? Because I live with both my mom and my dad at separate times in my life. So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of different for me. But I also think about, you know what I'm saying, if I would have stayed at home a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying, like coming out of high school, going into college or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If I would have stayed home a little bit longer, how would things would have turned out? Do I think I would have had a better start financially, a better start? How maybe I'd been more mature, you know what I'm saying, starting out. Who knows? But those type of things that you think about when you have to face certain consequences and you be like, damn, I wonder why I started out like this. You know what I'm saying? What could I have changed? I mean, hindsight is always 20/20 for everybody. So you just think about it like, damn, I wonder. So when you think about that and you translate that to your kids, how long are you gonna let them stay? You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's a fine line between like letting somebody get a good start and just babying somebody or actually holding them back in life. So how long would you let them stay? You know what I'm saying? Do you want them to grow up? Because you know they can only grow so much, right? Being under their parents' roof. But at the same time, you don't want them making some of them pitfalls and falling into some of them things that life has to offer. You don't want that. You've seen that. So you know it's like, okay, especially nowadays, it's 10 times worse. So you're like, I gotta watch out for them. But at the same time, you don't want to hold them back from growing up and being a grown person because you wasn't held back. So it's a fine line. It's kind of tricky. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of tricky. What do you do? What do you do? Let's talk about this. Drop a comment. Hit that like button, definitely. We're going to keep this conversation going. We're going to keep rolling. I'll make a part 2, you know what I'm saying, to this. Definitely, so we can keep this one rolling on YouTube. We have to. This is a good comment. This is a good topic to talk about. I know everybody left at different ages. Some right after high school, 17, 18. Some who went off to college, you know what I'm saying, and would come home, or some who went off to college and didn't come home every summer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody has their reason for when they left. But like I said, the question is just simply this. This is the question. Do you think if you would have stayed at home a little while longer, you would have been in a better starting position in life? That's the question. Drop a comment. I'm your boy Said. I'm out of time. Till the next time, I'm screaming, let's talk. Peace.